Hello again, everyone. As usual, I'm Buff Button. Today we are back with another episode of StoneBlock 2. Now, last episode we worked on making the Wither funnel, and that was pretty much it, honestly. Oddly enough, that video took me about an hour and a half to record because I had to do so much stuff off camera, oddly enough. But anyway, since then, I've made a lot of changes, not just to the Wither funnel, but to other stuff. So, this thing right here is a monolith of spawning. I don't remember it ever blinking like that. Anyway, this thing is supposed to increase natural mob spawning within the chunk that it's placed in. And in this chunk and this chunk, it should try and help out with at least these couple spots. It says it has spawned 13,000 mobs, but I'm not 100% sure about that. So, yeah. To make that, it's, let's see, monolith of spawning. It is some chiseled pearl block, pearl blocks, and shulker pearls, and nether stars. And since we have basically infinite nether stars to spare now, I figured why not. And I added this because I've been having some problems with the Wither itself. I might actually need to move the entire farm back a bit more. I'll explain the changes here in a sec. So what happens is sometimes mobs over in the mob farm don't get pushed by the fan right away, and if they spawn near the edge here, the Wither actually will detect them somewhere down below, and he'll fly up, and he'll start trying to destroy stuff. Now, the fused quartz here is actually the most recent change. This stuff, as far as I've tested, is completely witherproof. I could be wrong about that, but I guess we'll find out. So, yeah. In some of my previous tests, though, he actually broke out of this whole thing and caused absolute mayhem, which you guys will be able to see in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4 different worlds that I have. Now, this is our original world. I left it AFK running while I was asleep and at work one day. And this is what I came back to. Yeah. Wither bar up top, and you died. That's never a good sign. So, I reloaded a couple backups to try and find one that I was not dead in. And thankfully, I had a backup, but it was very closely approaching the rewrite mark, so that's good. But anyway, if we respawn, it is absolute chaos here. In fact, I can't even get free of these guys now. Let's see if we can... There we go. No, we're gonna die here. Yeah, no, we still can't get free. Okay, well, so that's that one. Let's go to the next one then. Because I think I have one from when I was able... From right before I died. Literally, I was at 1 heart when that backup was taken. I think it was this one. Okay, here we go. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. No, okay, so I guess this is not that one. Which one is this then? Right, okay, so this is an example of the, destruction that he caused. So he saw something over there, floated up here, and then just kept shooting constantly, non-stop, at whatever it was. Presumably until the fan pushed it away, and then the Wither fell back down and died. So, yeah. This was when I still had the quite clear glass, before I realized the fused glass was good. So, yeah. I went back to the drawing board and redesigned it, and came up with a couple other designs. If we want to be really technical, the design that we have now is probably going to be like the Wither Funnel version like 8. Because I would constantly come back and things would be destroyed by the wither, so I had to keep on rewriting things. Let's see. So if we go back to, I don't even know which one this one is, honestly. I don't know why I wrote it as here. This one's got to be important somehow, though, or else I would have just deleted it right away. Okay. Oh, right. No, okay. So somewhere along the line, through doing backups and through other mistakes, what happened was I came down below here, and as you can see, this is one of the ones where it's either repaired or hasn't been broken yet. I came down here and stole the loot crates that we got from this thing, and I flew up and over, up into here. I threw them in here, but I accidentally threw my time in a bottle in there as well. And the way that I have the whole thing set up is it'll pull out of this one, because only the loot crates will come out of this one. It pulled out of this one, and it couldn't go into this one. Actually, maybe it did. Maybe it did go into this one. I didn't check that. Okay, so I thought I accidentally voided my time in the bottle. So I ended up having to reload another save backup. But now that I'm thinking of it, it probably went into here. Interesting. Anyway, so yeah, a lot of problems have been had. Unfortunately, I don't think I've solved that problem yet, because I think if he still sees a mob, he will fly up, and when he goes to explode, let's load this one up again, number 8. I had so many different backups. Like, I literally just threw one after another, after another, after another, trying to find one that worked. And then when I found one that worked, I just kept it. So, it was definitely an interesting process. What was I saying before that? Right. Yes. If he sees a mob and he tries to explode, he will still destroy the things in the back here, which actually I just realized are also brand new. So last episode we used block placers, and they kept on placing very weirdly. Like they would either place below or they would place like in front or whatnot, and it just didn't work well. So I replaced it with mechanical users. The ones actually placing the soul sand, I have placing a block, right click, random slot, and then redstone on. And then up here, I have the wither skull ones, placing into another block. I know you can't see it too well. Placing into another block, and oh, I didn't realize the thing was still on. Let's go turn it off real quick. There we go. Probably should have looked at that. Anyway. Well, that's going to get absorbed. Might as well throw those in as well. So, I found a cool thing. If the mechanical users try to place a skull against a block, I'm assuming any block, I'm not entirely sure, they won't actually go on this block. They'll go down one for some reason. Now that actually happened before when I tried to place them straight down. They would actually place like here as well. So if something were to mess up, they wouldn't place here, they would place here as well. It was so weird, so I'm like, you know what, I'm going to actually use that functionality to my advantage. So I put them up here, and now the game thinks that it's placing them here, but it's actually going here. And that's what's spawning the wither. And I have not seen that process mess up at all yet. The only thing that I've seen break is when the wither aggroes on a mob over there. So that's the only problem I've seen so far. Now, anyway, with the wither skeleton mechanical user, what I have is a single wither skeleton skull up in the corner and everything blocked off. Use item on block, right click, and then upper left slot only. And then this one is also redstone on. Okay. So all the wiring in Redstone is the exact same over here. Simple. I just tried to encase everything in fused quartz to protect it all. So yeah. Now down below, I did actually make a little bit of a change. Actually, no, it's not even down below. Up above, first of all. Let me go up there. So where we're pulling the Wither Skeleton Skulls from over here, as you can see, we actually only have 3 right now that'll actually come into play. I added a Redstone Min Upgrade, which emits a signal for the least full slot. In this case, it would be the Wither Skeleton Skull. Technically speaking, that could also happen with the Creeper Skull if we were to take a lot of them out, but the odds of that happening are pretty low. So what I did is I came behind, and since it's outputting a very low redstone signal, it's putting out a very low redstone pulse here, or signal, whatever, into a wireless transmitter. This one I have set to 665, and then that one I have thrown over here behind the wall. I have attached to this lever as well. That way, if either this one is on or that redstone pulse is off, coming from the thing, meaning that it doesn't have any Wither Skeletons skulls left, it will turn the farming off. So basically, what will happen is if either of these, by the way, here's the receiver. It puts out to a redstone torch. That one outputs here, and then this one outputs here. If either of them are on, it'll send the signal to this one, which, as we know from last episode, goes up above. It's a very simple circuit. In fact, it was so simple that I didn't even think about it when trying to make that. I kept going to, like, AND gates. I kept going to NOR gates. I tried going to, like, an RS NOR latch and all that kind of stuff. And it's just like, why can't I figure this thing out? And I realized it's literally the simplest circuit you could possibly do. Anyway, so it'll come out here, go to this, and then set the whole thing running again. Now, since we only have 3 skulls running, if we turn this thing on, now, after the first 1 or 2 withers, because depending on how many skulls are in the thing, we might have gotten another 1 or 2. Yeah, it's only 3. So let's come back behind. So it'll pull out here, it'll spawn a wither, and then these 3 will get pumped into those users in a second, and then this redstone signal will get turned off. Let's watch the number at the top there. Okay, so wither spawned, and there goes the skulls, and that turned off, turning the transmitter off. Now, as long as we don't get any skulls by the time I get back down there, it should be good. Okay. Oh no, I guess we got another one. Well, that sucks. Okay, so trust me, it does work. It does work. If it runs out of skulls, it'll turn the whole thing off. So, yeah. So, I'm going to keep an eye on this thing. If we still have that problem of mobs causing him to go crazy, then I will have to move the entire farm back a bit. So, yeah, that would be unfortunate. Now, I did also finish the chicken stuff. I finally got all the chickens. So let's come over here. Every chicken is here. And I've tried to arrange them in kind of a good fashion. Like, all of the die chickens are up here. All of the simple chickens are, like, over here, like, chicken. Then we got smart chicken, which just gives us eggs. Then we got the boop beep chick that gives us grass, and so on and so on. Then we have like the lava, water, and obsidian. Lava, water, obsidian. Let's see. Ooh, actually, right here we have the XP chicken, which gives us literally just solid XP. Oh, there we go. Very simple. Awesome. Let's see. Wait, what the? Oh! Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Right here we got cobalt and ardite, which turns into manilium. I still cannot pronounce that correctly. Then we got like the normal Minecraft stuff: coal, redstone, diamond, all the different metals, and all the more advanced metals such as inderium. We got iridium. Let's see. Then we got mana infused, which I don't even think is used for much. I mean, technically it can be used for crafting, but what is that crafting used for? Then we got the like extreme reactor type chickens. We got uranium. We got graphite. We got yellorium, which also produces uranium for some reason. Not entirely sure about that. Plutonium. Then we got draconium and awakened draconium. It is amazing. So as you can see, I did put a an item conduit line leading over to here. Eventually, I'm gonna lead that line all the way over here into this system here, and then anything that's not currently here, I will throw into here. So yeah, it's just gonna be difficult to get set up because there is so many extra things that we don't have. So yeah. And as for the stuff behind this, I did actually tear out all of this stuff here because a lot of it wasn't even running properly. I need to think of a better way of doing it. Um, there are a couple things that we will need from that system, but if we need that, then we'll set up a separate one later on. Like, for example, the shulker pearls. We might need those someday in bulk. If we do need them, then I'll just set up a separate one for those alone. Let's see. For all of these things here, if we ever need a lot of them, we could probably just set up a separate one for that. So it'll be pretty simple. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much that there. Now I didn't, expect this whole episode to just be a recap of what I did, so I apologize. Um, but for the last a little bit of the time, I did actually want to finally start working on Applied Energistics. This mod will make our life so much easier. Now, to get started with it, we do... Oh man, hiccup. I have the worst hiccups right now. I don't know why. We do need to make these different presses. Now, there's, from what I can see, two different ways to make them. You can make them through mystical agriculture crafting, or you can make them through an induction smelter. That is the route that we are going to be taking. I think I have my induction... Yeah, there it is. Induction smelter. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to bother with that. So, we just need to put this down somewhere so we could start crafting stuff. We also need Invar blocks. We don't actually have any Invar in that wall yet. So let's come over here and find our Invar chicken. Right there. Okay. So we need 4 total blocks. 3. There we go. Alright. So we got the blocks. Actually, yeah, okay. Then we're gonna need... Oh, frick. Nope. I need to come back here again, actually. Because we need a silicone. Silicon, whatever. Alright, we need a diamond. We need a iron, and we need a gold. There we go. Okay. And I think we will put this back here in our fun room. For the time being, I guess we could just throw here. Let's do that. And we actually need to craft the Invar quick. There we go. So, boom. Boom, boom. I'll craft that. Thank you. Oh, no, it's not iron. I'm an idiot. It's Certus quartz. That's right. I always think it's iron for some reason. Let's see. It's over here. There it is. At least I'm assuming this is how it's made. I actually haven't looked it up yet. Okay, yep, that's it. And it's diamond and gold. we go. So we got all 4 of the presses that we need. Now we need to make some inscribers. So let's find that right there. Okay, so we're gonna need some pure Fluix Crystal. That one, um, we don't have any up here, but I think we do actually have them down below. But just for kicks and giggles, let me show you guys how to make this stuff. In case you guys are new to Applied Energistics. Now we do need some redstone. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, this is getting really annoying having to fly back and forth, so I need all this stuff routed into my big system. Okay, so let's also go and get a Fluix Crystal just for getting it. There we go. Okay, so what you would normally do is do we have a bucket somewhere? There we go. Do we have a sink? I don't see one. And actually, I just realized we don't need that because we have water over here. There we go. So what you need is you need a charged Certus Quartz crystal. And normally you can get this stuff from charged Certus Quartz, or, which rarely spawns in veins with Certus Quartz, or you can get it by actually throwing it into, let's see, into various energy things, and basically anything that can provide energy to items. Like, for example, throwing a Certus Quartz crystal into an energetic infuser, you can get it. Or... Huh. Okay, I guess there aren't any more blocks like this. But you can throw it into a Applied Energistics charger, which does take a little bit of this stuff to start with. So, yeah. Basically, you take redstone, nether quartz, and charged Certus Quartz, throw them all in water. There we go. And normally, there are like little sparks and everything coming from it to show that's working, but in this case it didn't, so yeah. But now we got Fluix Crystals. That's how you make them. There we go. So we are going to need, what was it, sticky pistons? Yeah, it's sticky pistons, only. I thought, okay, there's one. Helpful. I know I had some more. Did I put them over here? I did. Okay, so I need one. Let's see, I need, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 5? I think I need 5. I could be wrong about that, though. Anyway, so we need slime, which I know we have down below. We'll also get that into our big system as well. So one idea that I wanted to do is I actually want to route all of our items from this system. Oh, okay, didn't mean to do that. From this system that fit into our other one. Like, for example, our soul sand. Well, maybe not soul sand. I don't know. I'll think about it. But like, for example, like our iron, our gold, nether quartz, all that kind of stuff that fits into the other system, I want to route into there. But at the same time, anything that is in that system is most likely going to be forever stocked up due to chickens. So, yeah. Anyway, so we have these. And now we need... Oh, wait, no, we don't need 5. We need... 7. We need 7, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Did we put the pistons back over here? God, I'm an idiot. There we go. Okay, so we actually need 7, because we're going to need 1 for each type of these, at least. And we also need 1 for each of them to craft into... their respective items. You guys will see what I'm talking about soon. We need those again. There we go. Okay, so now we have plenty of sticky pistons. Let's see. We need iron, and that's it. Okay, so we can actually get the iron from here. Inscriber, there we go. Okay, so we now have Inscribers. Hey, I didn't realize that was a quest. Nice. Okay, so we got that. Fluix Crystals. Let's, I don't know, just do for that for now. So now we should also make the controller. I don't see it right away though. There it is. We need to make this controller, so we actually do need an engineering processor right away. Okay. So to make that, we actually need to use the inscribers right away. We're gonna need some piping. I have 7, helpful. And like, there we go. Okay, I know I have some more over here. There we go. Alright, so let's put this over here for now at least. Okay, so actually, let's not do that. Let's do it in the ground like this. Yeah, I could still get through here. Okay, so that's only 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna customize this a bit later on, but for right now, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, let's turn that one off just because. And then yeah, I can't get to that one. Dang it. Turn that one off just because. Okay, so let's do that. And now in the first 4, let's just put these in. There we go. And we need we need this one. So we need to get silicone, diamonds, and we need redstone. At least 1. Okay. Because, so the reason why we're working on all this is because it will allow us to get full automation going. And that would be the best thing ever. Okay, so let's do that. Okay. So let's come over here. Alright, now which one did we need? We need this one. Okay. So that is the unfortunate part. It is only one time, one item per thing. So, yeah. Silicone, let's throw that one in. Thank you. And now I think we could just do this. Yeah, okay. And that will give us the engineering processor. Now with that, we can use that to make an Emmy Controller. So we need some skystone blocks. If I'm not mistaken, that's basically this, like that? No. Is this cooked maybe? It is. Okay, so we have to cook it first. Right, so let's cook it real quick. And in a sec. Okay. And there we go. Okay. So now we have that. Let's craft up this controller. Oh, we need pure Fluix crystals? Oh, that sucks. I thought we could use any Fluix crystals. Okay. So to make this one, that's going to be a bit more interesting. Let's go find a Pulverizer. Alright, let's just throw it in here. Let's do 2. There we go. Okay, so you grind it up into dust, and then what you gotta do is you gotta go get sand, and you just combine it like this, and it'll give you Fluix seeds. Now we could take those, and you have to throw this in water, and it will grow itself into new crystals. Now you could use the crystal growth accelerator if you basically place it all around. So for example, like if we threw it here, this block, this block, this block, this block, and the block underneath could be used for the crystal growth accelerators, and that would speed up the time because if you watch it, it's not instantaneous at all. It's going to take a long time to do that. So unfortunately, we're probably not going to actually be able to get too terribly far in this episode. While that's going, actually, I'm kind of curious. Okay, so AE2 stuff is in here. So you could also make the crystal growth chamber. This one has an inventory that everything gets thrown into, and then it actually speeds it up in the inventory really quickly. So that one actually would be a good way to go. So let's look up AE2 stuff. Okay, yep, there we go. And then it also has an advanced inscriber, so that could also come in handy as well. So that's helpful. Let's see, what else can we do for right now? I don't know if there really is too much that we can do right now. Well, first things first, let's get a Emmy Drive. Yep, there we go. I knew we got one from a quest. Now, if I'm not mistaken, can't you do this? I don't know. I don't know if this thing has any kind of... Maybe it doesn't even need power. I don't know. Anyway, so let's just put it like right here for now. We're going to find a better place for all this stuff later on, but for the time being, this is just what I'm doing with it all. Let's see if we are able to make a terminal. Crafting terminal. There we go. Okay, so we're going to need an Emmy terminal. We're going to need these cores. Okay, so we're going to need some more Fluix dust. So we're going to need to basically make a dedicated pulverizer only for Fluix crystals then. Interesting. You can actually see how it slows down with the less power it has. Okay, so let's get that. Boom. Okay. So we got that. Now we're going to need some... Man, we're going to basically need everything, aren't we? Okay. So let's come over here then. Oh, wait, no. Why am I coming over there? Ah, silicone. That's right. Silicone, whatever. Even though they're not actually the same thing, it's basically the same thing. Okay, so let's get that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's throw that out. We're going to need a lot more redstone. We're going to need 1, 2, 3. We're going to need 1, and 1. Okay. So I'll work on this stuff off camera to try and get better stuff. But for right away, I do want to try and at least get a terminal. Okay, yeah, so let's come over here. Okay, so to get the terminal, we're going to need at least one calculation press right away. Right here, boom. Wait, what? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You can only use pure... Oh, I'm hating this. I'm really hating this. Okay, so... How do we make this? It doesn't look too terribly difficult. It looks like it's a bit of a crafting rabbit hole. But it doesn't look difficult. Okay, yeah, so it is a bit of a crafting rabbit hole, but it's not too terribly difficult. So I think I will try and make quality of life improvements before next episode. Okay, so this has been in here for a couple minutes now. It is at 0% still. So, yeah. Like, let's see. I'll make advanced inscribers. That'll be helpful. I'll make the crystal growth chamber, maybe a couple of them. Pattern encoder. That could be helpful. Now, one thing I'm wondering. So extreme crafting is in here. Is there any kind of automated extreme crafting in this pack? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Weird. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, so I know some packs have like an automated automated extreme crafting table, but I don't know if we have anything like that in this pack, which is extremely unfortunate. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in here that would function that way. So basically, any extreme crafting stuff, we're going to have to manually do. By the way, I did actually fix this recipe. Before it was missing a neutronium ingot down here, I went into the files and I changed that, so that's back now. But yeah, basically all this stuff we're going to have to change up later on. Actually, you know what? We could start with this now, couldn't we? Or not this one. It's the, this one. Yeah, we could definitely start with this one now, so we could start getting neutrons. Well, there's a thought. Yeah, that's gonna be unfortunate. Okay, but anyway, we are going a little over on time for this episode, so I am gonna have to end it here. Like I said, I will try and do some minor quality of life improvements just to make our AE life a bit easier. I'll probably try and make an actual room for AE. That way, you know, we're not working around random crud. Um, I'll probably put various different machines in there. That way we can auto craft with them. Um, I think that's probably going to have to be it for this episode then. I don't think there's anything else I need to say. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this episode, then please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you, and have a great day then. Goodbye.